All right. So what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is April 9th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 8 years now, this being my 8th year. Let's get jumping right with it. So, we are only 65 days away from the summer 2025 concert. Supposedly one of the best concerts ever to be put to film and everything. We'll have a good time with it. We'll have a grand old time with the concert and stuff. Even though probably 4 people will get thrown out of the concert because they weren't invited in the first place. And yeah, so the next time me and the guy talk will be tomorrow. But yeah, so anyway, so there is no FS news today. There probably will be some tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe there will be. Maybe not. I'll have to just wait and see what happens. I can't guarantee you guys nothing. You know, I gotta keep the... I'll just have to keep up with everything that's going on. So, yeah. But anyway, sticking on the subject of FS. Today is the day, you guys, that FS22 comes to an end on the channel. Now, obviously, you guys all knew that this was coming. You guys all knew that this was going to happen. And, yeah. But I mean, 6 seasons. 6 incredible seasons of FS22. Obviously, let's not forget FS19 and its first 4 seasons, which kicked off this FS series and stuff like that. But now FS22 comes to an end. And we say goodbye to FS22 today when I get done with corn harvest and everything and stuff like that. Corn harvest won't take too much longer, and we'll have everything done, everything set, ready to go, and then, well, everything will be done, everything will be brought home, and stuff like that. So, yeah, but we'll see what happens. I can't guarantee you guys too much of anything, but we'll see. I can't say too much because of how things are going to go and of how things are going to end up being, but we'll see what happens. But otherwise, other than that, right as soon as corn harvest gets done, then, like I said, fold the corn head up and run the combine and corn head back to the farm, then come back for the grain cart and the Massey 4900. Bring that back to the farm, and then bring the 8950, the 8400, and the 7080 all back to the farm with the wagons and stuff. And get the wagons unloaded, and then unhook the Alice from the wagons, hook the 8400 up to those wagons, and then get the 8400, the 8200, the 1206, and the 4010 all lined up, ready to go. And obviously the A and the Super H will be lined up too. Now I know I said that I was going to bring the Massey Ferguson 4900, but I thought to myself, I don't really want to go too big just yet. You know, because we'll just be starting off with everything. So yeah. So yeah, obviously I know I have to rebuy all them tractors and stuff. Once I get on FS25, I got to download the mods, then get the game all set up. Then I got to figure out how to do all this crap and everything and stuff like that. Then we should be ready to go. You know, and we shouldn't have too much to worry about, I wouldn't think, but we'll see what happens. I can't guarantee you guys too much of anything at this point, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna try my best, keep going with all this crap, and stuff like that, but we'll see. Okay, now obviously, yeah, probably the 4010 and the Case 1070 and the 7810 probably won't be out just yet for FS25, and neither will the Gleaner N series, which I haven't heard anything else about. So I hope that there is some news tomorrow about the Gleaner N series and how that's coming along. I know it failed testing just due to one slight problem, but Farm Hub Modding quickly caught that and fixed it and sent it back to Giants for testing again. So we'll see what all happens. We console players, all we can do is hope and pray that combine will end up coming to FS25 for all platforms, because Farm Hub Modding said it was going to get released on the Mod Hub. So if we see it getting released on the Mod Hub, then that can only mean one thing: that it made it for all platforms, and we could see it. We could see a pretty decent time too with that mod. But you know, it's just what it happens, you guys. But you know, some of you guys are probably gonna ask me when I get the Gleaner N series, if it comes for all platforms, what size will I go with? Well, to me, I'm probably going to go with the Gleaner N7, considering it's about the biggest one there is, and probably for corn header size, I'll probably either go with like an 8 or a 12. Well, probably not a 12 just yet. Probably go with like, I don't know, maybe a 6. Maybe a 6-row corn head. But if I go with like a 6, then I'll have to just go with the Gleaner N6 or the Gleaner N5. One of those two combines, and then upgrade to the N7 whenever I feel like it and whenever I can get the chance to do it. And probably there won't be any duals on it either. It'll be all single stuff. I know the duals will look a lot cooler, but I don't know. But who knows? Maybe if I end up getting the Gleaner N7, then probably I'd go with an 8-row corn head. And I don't know what the platform size, and I don't know what the header sizes are for those combines, so beats the heck out of me on what sizes I'll go with. It all depends on the combine. It all depends on which size of the Gleaner N series I go with. The N5, the N6, or the N7. So who knows? But anyway. Yeah. But like I said, when I start the game up again, well, not when I start the game up again, when I start FS25 up, once I start it up, then, of course, it's going to take time for me to figure it all out. Because it's going to take time, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take time for me to figure out what all to do, what to expect, how the mechanics work. I'm pretty sure the mechanics aren't too much different than FS22. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got your accelerator, the brake on the back. I'm pretty sure there's cruise control. You can set the cruise control. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I can't guarantee you guys anything. But, anyway. So, Fraz, what's going to happen on those days once FS25 gets up and going and I can try and learn as I go with season 11. And of course, yeah, there's gonna be a ton of stuff to deal with, for that. Now obviously, when I bring the tractors to the game, like the 8400, the 8200, the 1206, the Case 1070, the 4010, and the 4010, and who knows, maybe the 7810 comes along as well and replaces one of the tractors in FS25, either the Case 1070 or the 4010, or the 1206, if it doesn't have its ultra power back. If the ultra power version of the 1206 doesn't come back to FS25, if the ultra power version of the 1206 doesn't come back for FS25. So, yeah. But otherwise, the 8400, the 8200, the 1206, the Case 1070, and the 4010, if the 4010 gets into FS25 right away. And then, obviously, I'm not for sure what all the old style tractors I'll get or bring to the farm. I'll probably bring like the John Deere A. I don't know if it'll be the old style version or the new style version. It'll probably be the version that I bought in FS22, which will be the styled version of it. But yeah, but as far as that goes, who knows? And then the Super H, maybe that'll come back. Maybe that'll come with the. Maybe that'll come to the farm too. Who knows? I can't guarantee you guys anything. So anyway, but with that being said, that's it for today. I will talk to you guys when I get home today to do the remaining episodes of FS22. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. And have a good afternoon, everybody. Later, you guys.